Hey guys, it's Ninja Turtle. Today I have a review of the Samsung Gear VR, which is powered by Oculus. But we're also doing a demonstration, so there's going to be two videos. I'm going to post them at the exact same time. This video that you're watching right now is the demonstration video, so I'm showing you exactly how it works, and I give you a little bit of a taste of what virtual reality is like. So you're going to see me using it as well as see what the virtual reality looks like. At least I'm going to do the best I can to show you that. So keep in mind that if you're watching this on YouTube or on the blog, which is on YouTube, if you're looking for the other video, it should be in the same post, or if you're on YouTube, it shouldn't be very far behind. I'm posting them at the exact same time, so make sure you go check out the other video, which is the review of the device itself. I'll post the link right here. I have the video running, so you can click that and you'll go straight to the actual review of the device. But this video that you're watching now is just going to show you what's going on and how it works and what it's like to be in virtual reality. Also keep in mind that there's a written version of the review, not a written version of the demonstration, because you can't really write that. I'm just going to show you. So right now, let me show you the device. Okay, so here it is. This is the Samsung Gear VR. It looks a lot like the Oculus Rift, but it is powered by Oculus, but it's not the exact same. The Oculus Rift works more with the computer. This works exactly with your cell phone. I got the Samsung Galaxy S7. It also works with the 7 Edge, with the S6, with the 6 Edge, and the 5 Note. So if you have any of those phones for Samsung, you can use this virtual reality headset. It costs $99, the headset. You already have the phone, you already have the phone. So the Oculus Rift is a whole separate thing, but this is powered by Oculus and you can play most of the games, but that's something that's in the review. I'm going to show you how this works. So like I said, it's powered by the phone. Your phone's processors and all of that stuff is the reason why this works. This is just basically a headset, a shell, a display for you to experience the virtual reality. So what you're going to end up doing is, and I'll do it now, the first thing is make sure your battery is charged. I just got this off the charger. It's at 100%. It's very important that your battery is charged, because this thing is virtual reality. That's not something that your phone does on a regular basis, and the battery on the S7 is really good, but for virtual reality, make sure it's charged. I will throw it in right now. There is a USB port on the bottom of this Oculus, of the Samsung Gear, that you can, once this is plugged in, because it's going to go inside here, you can put a USB port and it will charge your phone while you're wearing this. As part of the review, I'm sorry, I'm going to be saying things in this video and the other video, they'll be similar. That's part of the issue when you're wearing this. If you're going to have a plug here, now that you're going to be connected to the wall, you're going to be limiting your movement. So I would say just make sure your phone is charged before you do this, and don't do virtual reality for extended periods of time if you have a low battery or you aren't able to plug it in. But let's get started. You're going to take this front face plate and you take that off, and you can see there's a USB port here. You plug your phone in there and then it just attaches there, so it's nice and firm, secure. The first thing you do though, you're going to make sure you unlock your phone and turn on all of the sound. If during this video you hear lots of Black Dynamite sounds, it's my notification, and I get lots of notifications, so it'll end once we get started, but it might take a little bit before we get to that point. But so you're going to jam it in that USB, and when you're doing this for the first time, which I've already done it yesterday, is going to install software. You're going to have to go through a whole set of prompts before you get started. Now, so it's firmly secure. I haven't put it on yet, but it's firmly secured in there, and once I put it on, it'll start everything. It comes with these straps, so you're going to strap yourself in, but through the magic of editing, I'm going to cut all of that out, and I am now strapped in. I got the VR working, and I can't even really see you right now. I have the home screen up, and I'm looking at all the different apps that I can choose from right now. So I have that screen. I put it back on, and truthfully, you don't really need it on, but I think it helps with blocking the light from coming in, and also it doesn't make your phone look ridiculous because it'd be sticking out. Now I can do this, and I took this off. I still can't see you, but there is a mode that will allow this camera here on your phone to see for you. So it'll project whatever is in real life onto your eyes, onto the Rift, so that I can see. So I'm just going to hold down the back button to pull up that menu, and now there's a touch pad here as well. And now that I'm on the menu, the very top option is pass through camera. So I'm using the touchpad, and now I can see the camera. I can see everything in my room. There's a light here. I can see my Pokemon on the walls, the ties that I have hanging back there, and so on. So I can see everything. I can see my hand right now. Because of this camera is just projecting the camera image to my eyes, so I'm basically seeing through that. Obviously, if you really need to see well, you're going to take the Oculus off, or excuse me, take the Samsung Gear off, so you can use your eyes to see stuff. But this is somewhat useful just in case you don't want to turn the entire thing off or take off the headset, that you can see a little bit. And I have walked around my house like this. It's a little difficult to get used to, but it's not terrible. But again, if you want to really see, just take the headset off. So let me put this back on, and with editing we'll be back at the main screen. Okay, so I put the screen back on. I'm back at the home screen, and you're watching me do virtual reality. So what I plan on doing is, and hopefully this will work, there is the ability to screen capture both pictures and video capture, so you can experience you can see what I'm doing, and I'll have that going simultaneously. I don't know how long the video capture is going to be, but hopefully you can see a few things. So I'm going to start that now. Okay, so hopefully this should be recording right now, and I'm showing you on the screen, and you can see what I am talking about. I'm looking at the home screen. There's a few apps that I've already downloaded yesterday and tried out. I haven't tried everything out, but you can see that little cursor on the screen. That is pretty much like your mouse. You're going to use that to highlight something, and then use the touchpad to select. So real quick, let's just go through the store. I'm assuming everything is still recording. If it's not, I apologize. And just a real quick, I don't have all of these. I'm going to try some of these apps. Some apps are free. Some apps you have to pay for. Like Hulu, you would have to, obviously, the app is free, but if you have a subscription, you have to pay for Hulu. This app, Tomb of the Golems, you have to pay for, and you can see virtual reality all over the place. You got this and that, and again, I hope that you can see all of that, but we can slide over to here, and that's how you navigate to the menus. Use the touchpad to slide in between various things. So the thing I've recorded several runs of navigating through the menu, because that's one iffy thing about the video capture. It doesn't really tell me how much has been captured, and for how long, or when it starts and when it ends. But there's some footage. I know you're seeing something, so there you are. I'm going to try some more video capture, but this time I want to take a quick look around this area, so you can take a look that this is the home screen, so it should be capturing this. But this is also what you're going to look at. This is your house, kind of. You can see there's like an infinity pool over here, and I'm pointing like there's something there, and I know I look ridiculous, but check that out. That's cool. There's an Oculus symbol over there. There's our uh, a dining area, I assume. I don't know. That's where we're gonna watch TV later on. Actually, it's gonna be a completely different area, and so on. This is virtual reality, and this is really cool. So now I'm back at home screen, and I'm ready to take a look at an app. Let's take a look at the library because that's where we have all of our apps that we've already downloaded. By the way, if you're looking at this Avengers thing and you're saying, "Oh my God, this has got to be really cool," it's not. It's hardly worth your time. It's nothing to interact with. It's just about a 2 minute video where you are Iron Man and you just fly through watching everyone else do cool stuff. You do nothing. So if you want to try that out, it's worth just one time go around and then delete it afterward. It's really not worth it. Um, and I am assuming that everything's still recording. I don't know if it is or not. But let's go through one of the better things to experience on the VR, and that is Netflix. So I'm going to pull that up, and I'm going to start another recording assuming that it's stopped because I have no idea again. Oh, I can't do a video capture on Netflix. Damn, or screenshot. That sucks. It won't allow me to do a video capture and it makes sense, video capture or a screenshot of Netflix. But I'm letting you know, right now I am looking at the main screen, and it's basically like a giant movie screen, and it just looks like Netflix. So if you're ever familiar with the Netflix interface, it looks just like that. There's just a big giant screen here, and there is a coffee table, there's a cup of coffee, and there's two magazines here. I am on the couch. My remote control's sitting right here. I got a lamp there. I got a lamp there, a pillow, and over on this wall there's three big posters. One of them has Daredevil, and the other one's two other people there. I turn around. There's more. There's a big painting of an owl on wood planks, and another table there with some furniture there. On this window, it looks a view out into the mountains. So that's really cool. Like I'm in Glacier, like the Rocky Mountains and stuff. So I have a really awesome house that I've paid way too much money for. But that is the Netflix experience. And real quick, with as far as Netflix, I'm going to pull up Jessica Jones. So it's just using this to navigate. I'm going to resume my viewing of season 1, episode 3.
I gotta go. I got work.
So I was watching Luke Cage and Jessica Jones get busy last, and now it's just everything's on a big screen. The lights went from being bright and they've dimmed down, so it's like a watching privately in my home and nice. So that's really cool. Again, I'm still on the couch. I haven't moved. I do this. It doesn't matter. I can't walk around, but everything is darker, and there's even shadows, which is really the cool part. There's shadows from the screen being projected onto all of the different things in the room, and every time there's a bright light from the screen, it's lighting up the rest of the room. That's really cool. So no matter how bright it is out here, it doesn't matter. When you're experiencing the Netflix, as you can hear, hopefully, the sounds coming out of the speaker on my phone. You can hook up your headphones to listen to the whatever the sound is coming from your phone, and just keep it and make it private. But then you have to take consideration that you're wearing headphones, or maybe some earbuds. That would be a little bit more discreet and more comfortable, but maybe not sound as great. But then again, the speakerphone is not going to sound as good as a surround sound system anyway. So if you're doing Netflix on the Samsung Gear VR, and I'm assuming it would be the same way on Oculus Rift, you have to take that into consideration. So let me get out of here. Alright. enough of that because we want to see some more screen capture. I'm going to go through two other apps real quick because I know you guys want to see some stuff and I haven't been able to show you that. Now, how come you didn't tell me I was facing the wrong way the entire time? The only reason why I turned around is because my video stopped recording and I had to turn it back on. And I want to say, oh, I wonder where I'm facing. Yeah, how long was I facing that way? Alright, so I wanted to go through a few more apps anyway. We were done with Netflix because we couldn't show you anything. Let's see, we're going to go through the library and I am going to hopefully show you the photo gallery. These are just the pictures that are in my phone, viewing them on virtual reality. It's not that amazing, but let me start the recording. It's loaded up. Okay, so hopefully you should be looking at the recording of this, me looking at, these are pictures that are on my phone in my own library. And of course, if you are looking at that, you are seeing lots of ladies because one, I'm a man. Two, because I love cosplay, and three, because I post cosplay on Blurdy's Instagram page and everywhere else on Blurdy. So these are a lot of pictures that I've already posted on Instagram and so on of Amy Lynn. And we've got Amy Lynn pulled up. I love Amy Lynn. She's one of the best cosplayers. And here is her Venom Snake. And hopefully, again, you're still seeing a recording because I can't tell if it's a recording or not. But this is her really cool Venom Snake. And I also can't tell right now, whenever you're getting notifications on Twitter or Twitch or not Twitch, but Twitter or a text message, it does pop up on the screen. It's not going to make a noise from your phone. It's just a little black screen. So I don't know if you can see that. I just got a tweet from Mrs. Violence, so I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not, but here is Amy Lynn, and you would still use the touchpad to swipe through and check out whatever pictures that you're going to be looking at and so on. It's just, that's how it works. So I'm going to back out of here and hope that it's still recording. Don't know, but yeah, there's lots of pictures and stuff. You just keep swiping and you get more awesome things to look at. Here's Aspen cosplay. Again, this is just pictures that are on my phone. Now there is a separate pictures app that you can go through. Let me pull that one up. It's called Oculus 360 Photos. So what they do is on a weekly basis update various locations across the world, so South Africa, Africa, and Australia, and so on, that you can look at 360-degree photos however you want. So so right now I am going to see if I can screen capture this, hopefully. Don't know if it's still doing it or not. Alright, so hopefully you're seeing this. We are at ancient Egypt, the Ramses VI tomb, Book of Caverns, and this is a 360-degree photo. You can see up and down. Hopefully I'm not going to turn around. I'm just going to turn my neck, and you can see everything around. Again, I sincerely hope it's still recording this, but this is really cool. And this is just one of the things that you get to take a look at, and obviously it's just cycling through stuff now. And again, this is all really awesome. I feel like I'm there now. I wish I was. It would be really nice. It's cold in Chicago right now. But this is really cool, and this is just in Egypt. There are other options as well. So let's see. Star Wars locations. Of course I want to look at that. And of course I'm going to make sure that this is recording. So I don't know if it stopped or not, but we're going to make sure that this is still recording. The railroad trees and Henry Cowell at the end, it went away. I can't see that. But yeah. Can you guess what movie that's from? Yeah, Kenya. This actually looks really cool. I have not been here before on the virtual reality thing. Ooh, I wonder what planet this was supposed to be. So yeah, Star Wars, pretty cool. Um, whoa. So one of the things that you have to deal with when you're using this phone for VR is heat. Once this starts overheating, it does get a little choppy. I wonder what location this is. Um, the performance gets a little choppy, and it does give you warnings on basically. I'm gonna turn this off. It gives you warnings on the performance. Like it says, your performance will stutter if you unplug your phone, let it cool off, and then jump back in. That's going to be a huge problem when doing long-winded gaming sessions or watching Netflix or something like that. So you have to keep that in mind, just like the battery life. Let me get back into this, and I'm going to show you one more really cool thing, and then we'll end this video. Okay, so hopefully it should be recording. This will be the last thing I want to go through. There are other games and stuff, but that's just a little too much. This was somewhat easy on the eyes, somewhat. We are in space, and if you can't tell, that is Earth. And these are your both astrological signs and constellations. But there's more to it than that. It does give you a little bit of detail for every planet and star that you can possibly look at. Every single one. At least every one I've tried. It's kind of hard to get to some, but you would have to say, let's travel to, which we can travel to different planets and travel to different moons. Um, for instance, let's get closer to Earth. We are just at like the middle location. So now we are all up in Earth, and we can take a quick trip around to let's go to Mars. I haven't been to Mars yet. So hopefully it's still recording as we approach Mars. Can we get a little closer to Mars, please? Okay. No aliens spotted. But now that we're near Mars, we can take a look and have that perspective. Got Jupiter's directly in front of us. We've got, don't know, but that is according to this, an orange giant star, K3 III. Basically, it's a really big star. And Phobos is up there. That is the first moon of Mars. So, I haven't figured out what these trails are when you look at certain stars or certain moons. It does this. I haven't figured out what that is. But that's really cool. We can get closer to the sun, which I don't think I've done that either. So let's do that. This is really fun. And I've spent last night maybe an hour or two just going through different stars and going through different things and just looking around at everything. And there's, look at all these astrological signs and stuff like that. And I was supposed to get to the sun. Maybe it's too bright and I can't get there. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. I don't know what happened there, where it tried to send me. And boom. Not intimidating at all. So, yeah. Now we're at the sun. I can see Mercury, Jupiter, Earth. Mars is the big red one, right? And there's Pluto way over there. Saturn. What's that one? Not a planet, just a thing. By the way, Pluto, not a planet. Neptune, Venus, Ceres, not a planet. Other stuff. And so on. So that's a really cool thing, and I hope it's recorded all that. If it hasn't, Yep, there it is. There's my message. Your VR gear needs to cool down to maintain optimal performance. Tap to dismiss this notification. Meaning my phone's really hot and I should take a break. And I am. I'm going to stop this video right here. And I can't believe I'm still facing the camera. But that's how the virtual reality works. And also, again, if you want to see my full review of the device itself, make sure you go check that out. I'm Ninja Chortle. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's a long one, but there's a lot of virtual reality and apps and stuff like that to explore. And if you get a chance to, maybe check it out. Again, it's my impressions of it are in the review, so I'll save my voice for that. Make sure you check it out. Thanks. I just want to say thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, share the video with whatever social media you have, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put up all types of videos as well as blog posts on our blog blurdy.com about gaming and comic books and cosplay, movies and TVs. We have reviews, we have previews, we just discuss whatever is happening in our nerdy world. So make sure you go and check us out. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch, so you can watch us play games. And we also have an Instagram account which is 100% dedicated to cosplay. So if you are a cosplayer or just a cosplay lover, make sure you follow us on Instagram. But you're here on YouTube or maybe watching us on our blog, blurdy.com. So while you're here, make sure you start watching this video right here. Jump. And she does a huge jump into the air, and it's absolutely awesome. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you that that's not something that every character can do. So, one of my other favorite characters in this game is Quicksilver, but he can't charge his jump. I just love the way he looks. He just looks great in this game. He's fun to use, but yeah, again,